So we got the Sharp Pebble Chainsaw Sharpener. Bought this off Amazon last night after I made that short. It was 30 bucks. Had a couple good reviews on it. I think there was somewhere around 700 reviews. So we're gonna unbox it here and see what we think of it. All right, so we got the box opened up now. Let's get this thing unboxed here. Looks like we got some of the polishing, they call them polishing bits. The guide for angles, and some tools in here. And the tools, let me bring that back a little bit here. So I went with this one because it plugs into the wall. I looked at a lot of them that were 12-volt battery, and I got extra batteries laying around, but I was like, man, I don't know if I really want to. I just wanted the convenience factor of plugging it into the wall, I guess. At first look, it kind of looks like a Dremel tool. Looks like you got your on-off and variable speed here. So that's not bad. What else is in the box here? Just some directions. Who reads those, right? All right. That's it out of this box here. So yeah, it's the Sharper Pebble. Let's get it loaded up. I need to figure out which bit I need. You know what, guys? Normally I do this by hand. I've sharpened by hand for the longest time. I do have a Harbor Freight. I'm gonna call it like a cutoff sharpener. It works good. I just don't feel like it holds the edge once I do it a couple times. So I'm thinking the rakes are a little bit high on this. So I don't have a tool to check that. If you guys can give me any tips down in the comments, that would help. Every so often I do hit them with the grinder and just bring them down a notch. But I have sharpened this blade maybe 3 times. I'm very careful on cutting. I'm not beating into the ground or anything like that. So let me get it fired up and we'll bring it back. So on the first pass, I do notice that the bit likes to, once it gets down towards the end, it likes to chatter around. So I am gonna actually try to tighten this up a little bit. So I already know what you guys are thinking. Man, this guy's nuts for not wearing any safety glasses, but I got these new Bluetooth contacts that I've been wearing. They've been working out pretty well. So second pass, I like it. The chatter's not there, and on here it has a little indicator of degrees. And I'm cutting it. It seems to be right around 30 degrees. It's probably like 27.5, you know, but 30 degrees is where I'm holding it. Seems to be working pretty well. All right, let me get this wrapped up. So all in all, it put a nice edge on it. I think it'll be all right. I don't think I need to take the rake down at all. So another thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna walk you guys through the steps of how I build my firewood racks. My last ones, I just had some 8-foot 2x4s and I just cut them in half. So obviously I'm about 6 inches, about 4 inches too short from the top to make it actually a 4x4 per side. So the ones I've been doing, you saw in the last video when I was kind of heaping them up. I was trying to get as much as I can in there. I was shoving a little bit between there to make up for that 6 inches or that extra row. If you guys see my other videos, you know I don't buy wood. So I came across some 9-footers, which is perfect. What I'll do is I'll cut them 6 inches long. They'll be 4 foot 6 inch. And then that way, when I do screw them on there, I'll have enough room, wiggle room to make it actually a 4x4 on each side. So yeah, I got my cherry on the two that I have been using all summer for rotating back and forth for the wood yard. If you saw my short really took off yesterday. I don't know if it was the pretty lady in that or what, but yeah, Heather and I dropped the short. If you didn't see that, go ahead and pop on the channel and take a look at that. But yeah, that one got a lot of traction last night. The algorithm, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, guys. I mean, we've been doing this since April, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So yeah, I'm gonna go get wood cut up. I'll get you out to the pallet, and I'll show you what I do. So the first thing I want to talk about is safety. There's no more important safety tool than to wear these safety glasses. Again, Bluetooth. So we're gonna cut it to 52 inches. We're gonna do 52 inches. Repeat this process. Cut another one at 52 inches. So once we got that done, we're gonna drill a 1/2 inch hole in all of them. Guys, you're probably asking me, why are you got a garage, you got a pole barn, why are you working outside? I don't want to say lazy, but I don't know, I just didn't want to clean up my mess tonight. I'm just not in that kind of mood. Okay, the holes are drilled. Next up, pallet. All right, made it out here. You should have seen me. I wanted to make one trip. I had everything all wrapped around me. Had to go back to get the tripod. So here we are. Whoo-wee. So something stinks out here. I just looked underneath this thing, see if there's a dead mouse or something, but I don't know, man. Maybe we can find it. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, now that we got them on there, hey, don't laugh. They may not be straight. They might not be plumb. But you guys all know, once you get a couple bunks in them, I mean, unless you're gonna put them in brackets, they're not gonna be perfect. I do gotta stretch this a little bit to make them fit. So there's the finished product. She ain't pretty, but she works. Get her stacked up, and I got a customer that's gonna need a 3/4 of a cord. So let's get this done. All right, guys. So there's another 3/4 of a cord. So that puts us at excuse me, 1.25 cords. And I probably still have a 1/2 cord left in here. So Heather and I split like 2.5 cords yesterday. That's bucking it out, splitting it, throwing it in a trailer in about an hour and a half. This table really does it. I tell you, it just speeds stuff up. You got your hands free. It's all about sliding and how you can slide it around. I'm in the dark right now. Table's really turned out for me. That's just all the debris from yesterday. Cleaned up quite a bit out there. That's our little stack for bundle wood. I see I got a buddy back here. Wonder what he's planning on doing. Huh. He has a nice open shooting lane. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I just went down to the road stand to drop off that pallet of wood. I got a guy coming on Friday, but we're busy tomorrow, so I just want to make sure it was out there. Come back in here, and I don't know if you guys can see, there's two deer out already. When I was working on that pallet, they were sticking their head out of the woods staring at me, wondering what I was doing. There was 4 of them. They're very curious animals, I'll tell you that. I've made 6 different cuts with the chainsaw, and this girl is not giving up. She is bound to eat whatever's right up here. Here we go. Here's the yearling coming out, the fawn. So guys, if you like this kind of content and you haven't already, like and subscribe. I got my yard dogs out here. They come around from time to time. They're not afraid. They're not afraid. When I sharpen the chainsaw, I'm impressed. Definitely impressed, guys. For 30 bucks, it cost me 18 bucks to get them professionally sharpened. So I usually hand file them, and it's never that great. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed for that 30 bucks well spent. Even if I get a couple good sharpens out of it before I have to go in to get professionally done. They do it on a machine. So guys, like I said, if you like this kind of content, hit the page, like and subscribe, hit that little bell, because we definitely put out more content. I'm sitting here watching this little one. Look at, now they're all coming out of the woodwork. 4, 6 of them. We got 2 more back there. So she's getting mad. All right guys, till next time, have a good night.